Forex market situation update, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Monday morning today, opening up the week. We got the pound versus the Canadian dollar in what I would consider as we're giving you a head start, so to speak here. We haven't pulled the trigger, but we're just about to do so. And I want to tell you the whole story, in the background of this position that we're about to launch. Pound Canadian, guys, had been on an upside trend for quite some time. Up till a couple of weeks ago, we've been watching the Pound Canadian as it was pushing forward. We were actually involved in a very successful bullish campaign leading to 75.84, as we saw that level, still see that level as a huge key level. That was our main point of reference. It was our target back then. And once we got out, we kind of took the back seat because we wanted to see what kind of behavior we're going to have here on the top, right? Now, we sat on the sideline. We've watched the Pound Canadian basically pushing for a couple of more weeks. It was pushing even further, and then boom, right? This capitulation coming last week. During the whole week, price was on the downside, and it managed to cross below 75.84. Right, so that's very suspicious, to say the least. First, we got ourselves a new high, right? It took the previous high, didn't take the major previous high. There was one high that was actually higher, but that's good enough, and then of course the cross below 75.84, which kind of leads us to believe that we're probably looking at another turning point, one more turning point, that will lead a downside move that's going to take us back to where we came from, right? There were quite a lot of back and forth around here ever since late 2019, right? This goes back to, this formation goes back all the way to late 2019, guys. Take a look how many exchanges, back and forth exchanges we had here, right? So we think price is pretty much heading towards the lower section here, right, where it came from. We could be talking about the lower levels of 67, 68, right? 167.50, 168. Let's call that, as far as the potential goes. Obviously, these levels are still in the game. However, we're not going to aim that far. We think we're going to be very much satisfied with 71.22, because we know this is a big support level and it could push against price action and send it completely to the other side. So for us right now, right after this video, pulling the trigger, right, establishing a bearish campaign on the Pound Canadian, because our trigger level 75.84 had been triggered. I'm giving you this one, guys, straight from our watch list. So we've been watching this for quite some time now. It's time to take action, and we got ourselves with about 360 pip from this point, right, all the way to 71.22. That's about 360 pip. Quite a move. So it could take some time, right, until we reach these levels. But we want to stay. We're gonna start small. We're gonna test the water, so to speak. We want to get we want to get price. We're gonna give price some time, obviously, to show that it means business. So we would like to see some consistency in that breakdown. In case price will start to push forward, it will start to come back up straight away, then we'll keep the position small until it breaks above 75.84 again, right? 75.84 is going to be our defense key level here. That's going to be our defense mechanism, if you will. We're going to place our stop loss level around 76.50, right? We'll keep a bit of a distance from that level in case it's going to be a little bit spiky here. But eventually we want to see price, edging lower, and that's going to give us the confidence to to increase this position, you know, all throughout that move to the target at 71.22. All right, guys, that's the story. Pound Canadian. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back with the next video, so stay tuned.